Okay, welcome guys. Welcome to C4 Explosive Networking, where we come together to connect, collaborate, contribute, and celebrate. Thank you all for taking this time out of your busy schedules. I know everybody's super busy, especially now as we get close to the holidays, but always good to connect, collaborate, share our gifts and what we're doing together and separately and come together no matter where we are. Um, One of these things that we've been blessed with, some of the silver linings was, well, through COVID, we were meeting in person, but through that, it's involved into a Zoom meeting. We will again meet in person. Hopefully, that'll be super fun. And these Zooms are super good too because some of you guys don't live in the same areas, and there's like commutes and things like that. So we've been able to create some amazing relationships with people that we really actually never even met in person yet. But and now that we've been taught we can work from anywhere and we're in different places and things, it kind of opens it up. So I want to tell people, first of all, when you're talking to people about coming together, and they're all, networking is amazing. It's an amazing skill, and it's an amazing uh, way to connect and just get to know people and all. And there's so many wonderful networking groups and opportunities out there and everything. I've been networking for, gosh, probably about 17, 18 years now. And with C4, I really wanted to create something that was relational. There are a lot of groups out there, and they all have their great points to them, and some are more business oriented and just very, cut and dry, and lots of rules and all. And I really wanted this to be a wonderful, warm, safe space for people to come and share their passion, share what they're doing. And if they don't feel like sharing what they're doing, just share who they are. Um, the human connection, I still believe, is the most powerful one. And this has been kind of a beautiful place and a beautiful platform and a wonderful heartfelt place for me to come and be together with all of you twice a month. Tuesdays, the first and third Tuesday of the month from 12 to 1:30. So I'm just going to go over a few announcements. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Shay. Let me just go over. So try to keep your phones on silent if you can, and hopefully you guys can stay for the entire time we're here from 12 to 1:30 to get the full experience and hear what everybody has to offer. If you have to leave, we understand. Let me know so I can get you in there to share, but it'd be great if you could stay the whole time. For your introductions, please be brief, but share fully. This is not, I don't have a timer on. I'm not doing the 30-second things. There isn't that sort of pressure, but we try and keep it to about 2 minutes or less. So if you can be kind of on your own, a little aware of time and just respectful so we can get everybody else to speak, that would be really good. And when you do your introductions, tell us who you are. And if you have a business, share the name of your business and where you're located, how you heard about us, and, something about what you love, about what you do, maybe how, something that makes you different. I definitely want you to share something personal about yourself. Just, something about you that you'd like to share with us. Okay, so we're going to get on to introductions shortly. The other thing that I want to encourage everyone outside of C4 and being here, yes, you can make the connections here, but the real magic happens when you connect elsewhere. So definitely, I want everybody to put your contact information into the chat so everybody has that. Remember at the end of sometime in the meeting to hit those 3 little dots where the chat is, to save the chat so you have it. if you miss out doing that, message me and I'll get it to you. But this is a way for you to connect to people one-on-one and really get to know them and get to know, you know, how you can support them, how they can support you, and how we can all serve one another. Also, go, when you guys share your contacts, share your social media links. Social media is such an amazing free platform for us to be able to like, share, comment, and contribute to one another's passion. Our website right now is down. It's under just a little bit of repair and all, but it'll be back up shortly. It's going to be back up this week, hopefully. And we've just suspended the membership for a moment because we're kind of revamping. So right now, just enjoy being here with us. And yeah, so I think now we will get started. Hi, Navarre, good to see you. Awesome.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So let's get started with our introductions. I'm going to have someone who's kind of done this before with us more to go first and kind of share. So how about my dear friend Shay Cook? Hey, girl.
Hey, Tasha. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday, December 7th, and almost the year is over. I'm Shay Cook. I'm the CEO and founder of Crusaders for Change. And so we help people get out of debt, improve their credit, save, meet financial goals, and much more through financial counseling, really looking at their behavior, money trauma, money mindsets, and then also coaching, helping them hold each other themselves accountable, work with a family or friends to hold them accountable, looking at their goals and their values. So I really love what I do. It's been an amazing 2021 and a crazy year, very long year. It feels like 5 years in one. I'm sure a lot of people are feeling like that. But you know, we won the NAACP Anne Arundel County Business of the Year Award. So that was really cool. So excited about that and honored to serve with that great organization that's been around 100 years or more. So, you know, just a lot going on this year. And then personal, my daughter turns 21 on Friday. So we're having a private skate party for her. So we're super excited about having her friends and vaccinated friends and family come and hang out and skate for a few hours and celebrate 21 and maybe have her quote unquote first drink. She doesn't want to admit that she's ever drank. I know she probably has, but I have some, you know, alcohol for her to share with me. So, so I'm excited about that. Not too much, you know, that's crazy times. But yeah, that's me.
Awesome, Shay. Thanks for sharing. Oh, wow. I know. It's like so funny. My daughter, of course, doesn't keep any secrets and has it all out there. So we know exactly what she's been doing. And if I don't hear it directly from her, I hear it on social media.
Oh, wow.
So awesome. Okay, who's next? Stephen Rabel, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Apologies if I look kind of frazzled as I'm moving around things. I'm just trying to set up and be attentive and take notes for you all so I can really make the best use of this time. So I am paying attention. I apologize if I look like I'm not. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Tasha. Thanks for having everybody on here. So real quick, I'll just cut to the chase. Yeah. So my name's Stephen. I'm part of a couple. My better half is not with me today. Her name is Rocio. A few folks on here have probably seen us before. So I have the distinct pleasure of working with Tasha lately. But then I've also done stuff with Brian Lobig, if you know that name as well. So I have done some digital marketing strategy and other work with him. So I do have that background in my belt also. So I can definitely be of assistance where I can in regards to that. But I say my primary focus is to support Natasha and just ourselves as we continue to just talk to people about the different ways they can take control of their health in a really deep fashion too. And I can share about that more if you'd like to connect. I'm going to put my contacts in the box here, the chat box, but that's enough for at this point. I'll let somebody else talk. Thank you.
Thanks, Stephen. Good to hear from you. Awesome. Doria, how are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. I can't believe it's already the 7th of December. It seems like not long ago it was like beginning of November. Anyway, my name is Doria Musaga. I'm a retired nurse and healthcare provider. I had a home care agency for seniors. And so I'm stuck in the senior care arena, but stopped doing that because the energy needed for that was just unbelievable. But people still call me all the time. Do you have a caregiver? Do you have a caregiver? Can you find somebody to take care of my person? Or people who want to open their agencies, and I still help people do that. But currently what I do is I promote health with a device called the Beamer, which opens up your microcirculation in both you, your best friends like your dog, horses, and we absolutely kept the horses going during the pandemic. So most of the people who did the Beamer horse unit at that time just they didn't stop going, they didn't stop moving. I did a lot of sessions with the Beamer, but during the pandemic I couldn't do that because we couldn't meet. I closed the office, and so at that time I also pivoted to another health product called Volara Air and Surface Purifier. So those two things are the things I do currently, and I'll put my information in the box in case anybody needs to know something more about that. Thank you.
Thanks, Doria. Thanks for sharing. Awesome. Rudy, do you want to go next?
Sure, absolutely. I'll go next. Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rudy Akanda. I'm a life insurance agent. I give families peace of mind while they live life. What I do, I promote life insurance with living benefits. Life insurance you don't have to die to use. A lot of days you see a lot of people facing health challenges, whether it be a terminal illness, critical illness, or chronic illness. So what I provide is a way for people to protect them in case they face any one of those health challenges while they're alive. So my name is Rudy Akanda. I work with the broker Premier Financial Alliance, giving peace of mind to all families while they live their lives. Thank you. Oh, well, hold on. I'm not done. Let me, something personal. I have two kids, a boy and a girl, 8 years old and 5. My daughter does ballet and my son, he starts playing basketball today. So myself, I love sports. Probably I coach for the organization called COA. Seasonal flag football. So that's one of the things I really love doing is coaching kids playing football. Probably next year, I'm thinking about either helping my son's football team or moving to high school to coach high school. So haven't made my decision yet, but we'll see what the future lies for me.
Awesome, Rudy. Well, listen, you definitely need to connect with another coach on this Zoom here today. My favorite coach around, Casey Jensen. He is my son's coach. He coaches baseball. He's amazing, high school. So you two definitely should have a conversation because I know, Casey, you've been through a lot of other sports with coaching as well. So he's quite the guru in the coaching area.
All right. Thank you.
Great. Donna Brown, so happy to see you here, honey. We've missed you.
It has been a while. It's nice to be here. So I am Donna Brown. I'm an intuitive coach and healer. And what that means is I help my clients who are feeling stuck work through whatever's in their way to get to the next chapter in their life. And I help them identify what that looks like. And together we set the path. And I'm a Reiki master. So I incorporate the Reiki energy as part of the process. I work with crystals. And I love what I do. So I have, if anyone's looking for gift ideas, I have some great things. I'll pop some links in the chat. And for me, what I love is I love nature, Mother Nature. It has been the soothing soul throughout these last 2 years. I take a walk every day. I take pictures of sunsets when I'm near water. Take pictures of water, and that is what helps me manage all of the troubles of the day and feel better.
Awesome. Donna, we love you. You guys, if you can follow Donna on social media, it really does light up your day because she posts the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises and just things of nature and stuff and just so positive. She's, you know, coached me so I can really speak to just who she is as a human being, as a friend, as a coach. She has this wonderful pendulum that gives us all the answers to all our questions. Yep, there it is. And yeah, so, and today I didn't even mention when we got started. I don't have a speaker today. We're going to have a panel discussion today once we get through our introductions. And it's really going to be about supporting entrepreneurs, small business owners and all, especially during this holiday season and what that looks like. So I'm excited at just looking around at the squares, and because a lot of you guys are. So this is going to be a really fun conversation. And Donna, yes, then we can definitely share some of your things there. So thanks, Donna. And okay, so Paul, you feeling good about going next?
Yeah, I'm good. I can go next. Okay. So first thing I would say is thank you for inviting me. And I'll tell you a little bit about me personally first, and then I'll go into what I do. But like I said, I relocated from Harford County, Maryland to Florida because I love nature and I like living life to the fullest extent. One of the newest hobbies I'm going to learn is kiteboarding. And, just love helping others and like to help see people reach their goals. And the company I'm with is called Centex Solutions. And I give businesses the ability to communicate via text messaging. And the reason it works is everybody checks their text messages within a couple of minutes. According to Forbes, 99% of all texts are read and 97% are read within 3 minutes. So it's smart for an entrepreneur to tap into this because it has the highest read rate. I still think you need to use, social media, which has about a 20% read rate, and email marketing, but use these things in synergy to create results. And industries that do well in this are retail, restaurants, real estate agents, churches, bands. But what we do is we entice people, because when I was new at this, it wasn't like I just want to give out my number to a business to have them text me. But I'll give you a quick example. Independent Brewery in Bel Air, Maryland gave away a beer for $2. People text the word brew to a number, then they get the coupon on their phone. Now they're texting over 2,000 people, driving them in with new beer releases, food trucks, and entertainment. And they typically don't do discounts, but some of my restaurants do discounts. 1 minute after they join, they're prompted to join the birthday club. The system will automatically send out the message for the birthday club, and they just need to show the message when they come in, so it makes it easy. But the main reason this works is people check their messages within 2 minutes. Once you're set up, you have complete control of everything you send out within 2 minutes. You hit your entire database, and you can schedule messages well in advance. So what my clients do is they capture the number of people that are there when they're busy, and then strategically send them text messages to drive them in when they're not so busy. And I'll put my contact information in the notes.
Awesome. That's very interesting. Yes. And especially because everybody's using text. So that is very interesting. Please do put, you guys, everybody do remember to put all your contact information into the chat, and remember to save the chat. Okay. So, Troy, let's hear from you, honey.
Hello, everyone. Happy December and all that wonderful stuff. Something personal about me first. I just moved back to Maryland 2 weeks ago. I left Maryland in October 2018, moved to Delaware. The air did not agree with me. So now I'm back in Maryland. I am in Charles County, right outside of Prince George's County line in Bryan Road, Maryland. So I am a little frazzled. I didn't think I could make it today because we have contractors in and out the house. We're still unpacking. So it's a little crazy, but I'm glad to be back in the DMV. We lived here 40 years before we tried Delaware. So thank goodness I'm back home. So I am the CEO and founder of Women Enlightened and Economically Empowered, and my passion is helping women live their best life. So we focus on 3 areas for women: wisdom, wellness, and wealth. I am a former school principal, so sometimes I can get a little principal-y on you. And what I discovered about myself is the heart of me is an educator. And I have been a licensed insurance agent. I am a holistic nutritionist. I have a doctorate in holistic nutrition. And I discovered that my real passion is just helping people do better through knowledge. So basically, I discovered that I just want to teach. I just want to be that conduit for knowledge. So right now, in my women's company, in my empowerment company, and I do work with guys as well, for what I'm currently doing, folks, I'm on a real big push to help educate people about the changing financial systems that are coming and that are just here. If you're on Facebook, you probably heard that Facebook changed their name to Meta. META. They did that about a month ago. And if you don't know the significance of the metaverse or the significance of blockchain technology and how it's revolutionizing the world, I would just encourage you to connect, because I'm on a mission to get people understanding what's happening, and the opportunities there are just absolutely incredible. I almost don't recognize my life financially from where it was a year ago. And I thought we were in great shape. And because of the knowledge I've gained about blockchain technology and what the metaverse is all about, and the whole crypto thing that a lot of people seem to be afraid of, I'm just having a ball educating people right now. So I get up and I say, whose life can I help change today through knowledge? I'm going to close with this. There's a saying that knowledge is power. Not true. It's what you do with knowledge that is powerful. So I try to help people move from I've heard about it to getting the knowledge about it and get into action. So that's what I do. And I absolutely figured out that I'm just going to be educating people for the rest of my life. So that's me, the principal in me, the school principal coming out.
That's awesome. Troy, you know what? That makes total sense now. I totally see the principal in you now that you said it.
Yeah.
So-
Lifelong educator. I really am.
Absolutely.
Lifelong learner and lifelong educator.
Yeah, absolutely. And can I say that Rick and I are both one of Troy's pupils, if you want to say, in this area. We are learning about it. We get with our Well Through Wellness platform, we get a lot of people and things that we also with C4 that we get attracted to. And we were just very enamored and also interested to learn from Troy. First of all, I've known Troy for a while, and she's been amazing in her other areas of life with nutrition and wellness, which is where we came together first. But this is a kind of interesting area that people are feeling a little fearful and kind of unsure about now. And she is an amazing teacher. So if anybody's kind of curious or interested now, I would definitely recommend chatting with her. And yeah, she's got, it's a good education.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes,
As
absolutely.
a matter of fact, it's a great Christmas gift. That if you are thinking about gifting anyone with anything, why not gift them with something that can 10x in value, or 20x or 30x or 50x in value, even within a year and a half? Folks, I've watched it over the past 13 months. And rather than whatever the latest designer thing is, that's going to be yesterday's news by next month, why not gift them with an education or a membership that can really explode for them? So it's a great Christmas gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving, for sure.
Yeah, definitely an investment opportunity for sure. So great. Thank you so much, Troy.
Sure.
Thanks so much. Rick, why don't you take it over from here, honey?
Sure. Wow. Everything Troy said, I just want to say that's me too. that was fabulous description. Good to see everybody. I'm part of half of the Well Through Wellness practice, which is, again, an educational platform, really letting people know innovations when it comes to health and well-being. this is a time of season where most people will put on somewhere between 15 and 30 pounds.
Mm-mm.
They'll make a resolution at the beginning of the year to feel better and get better. They'll use the gym for a month, and then they'll go back to their life of being just unhealthy, living a lifestyle, getting caught up in life, which we all do. But what we're here is to kind of intervene on that and show people protocols, guidelines, methodologies, strategies that they can sustain through their lives. So people who are really, really motivated to not only just, lose some weight in pounds and inches, which many people are, but for those who are really invested in the educational process of learning what's the value of living a lifestyle of great health and how do I do that? And what are some of the proven ways and methods that can be done? That's what Tasha and I teach, educate people about, and take people on this journey to see where that comes from. And as Troy alluded to, because of the changing economic demographics of, we're all in this now artificial intelligence and data-driven world, we also show people who are vested in their health and well-being how they can pay this forward, how they can create an opportunity for them to not only empower themselves physically and healthily, but also to empower others, and what that can mean for them and themselves. As Troy alluded to, it can mean just maybe simply kind of, getting products that you really enjoyed paid for, that you love coming into your house, that's maintaining your household, or it can be something that can be exponential. So that's kind of what Tasha and I do. And it's great to see everybody here. Happy holidays to everyone. And that's what we do at Well Through Wellness. And one thing that I do, a personal, man, we have a pool at my aunt's house that we just recently relocated at. And I did 5 bags of leaves yesterday, and my back is a little sore because there's a lot of leaves out here. We got some big, massive oak trees, and they just wanted to collect in the pool area. So I love that area. I love the pool. So part of enjoying the pool is cleaning up the pool. So we clean up the pool. So that's something personal.
Thank you, Rick. Awesome. Maria, are you kind of got the gist of it? Welcome, welcome. This is Maria's first time, you guys. We've known Maria for I think it's going on 8 years now, and we've just reconnected. She was actually with us when we first started off our journey in our fulfillment company with Isagenix in the early days.
Yeah, I was trying to remember how long ago it was. It was quite some, I thought it was more like 10 years, but somewhere around there.
Sure.
So I'm very nervous because I don't
No, don't be nervous.
But I've got the gist of it.
And what you have to talk about is so exciting. So Maria and I connected yesterday, and she told me about this, what she's doing, which is so exciting and so powerful. So just tell us your story and then how you got to do what you're doing.
So I met Tasha and Rick while I was working in an orthodontist office in Maryland. I live in Northern Virginia. For 25 years, I spent working in functional dentistry, educating patients on functional oral health, how it affects their overall health. And all that time, I was dealing with my own health issues, asthma, fibromyalgia, overweight, all of those things. And I came across a very specific functional breathing technique called Buteyko, and did that for myself. I have healed. I no longer have fibromyalgia. My asthma's gone. I'm off all medications for both asthma and allergies. And I've always loved helping people, but I realized that this was it. This is how I need to help people. So during COVID, I was already doing this in dental practices with adults and children. During COVID, it became a realization that I don't need to work for anybody else. So I resigned and started my own practice. And I help people reestablish functional breathing habits through the Buteyko method, and also release emotional trauma and emotional stress that they carry in their solar plexus, which is where your diaphragm is. And that affects how we breathe. And by doing that, one can improve and or even reverse a plethora of health issues by optimizing oxygenation to the organs, tissues, muscles, and the body. So I just love to help people heal.
So awesome. It's so great. And we got to talking just about how, because you know, when we met Maria, she had some weight to lose, and you know, she got on our program and all, and it was a very different well, somewhat a different program at that time. And you know, she did everything by the book and to the T and everything. She was like one of those, you know, people you love to have because they're not cheating and they're doing everything the way it's supposed to happen. And her weight loss just wasn't doing what, you know, it was like just stuck. And we were scratching our heads and we were like, what's going on and everything. And then I saw her on Zoom yesterday and she's like 45 pounds less than when I saw her before. And lo and behold, it was all that breathing. And when she learned how to breathe correctly, and she applied those techniques, other things came in, the weight loss, the asthma, the other things in her health got fixed, which is so amazing. I mean, we all know breathing is important, right? I mean, we can't live without it, but breathing the right way and the best
That's
way.
the key. Most of us don't even know that, like, we're not breathing the correct way. We think of it as so automatic that there isn't a right or wrong way to breathe. And unless one has asthma or COPD or emphysema, they don't think that there is a dysfunction.
Yeah. So fascinating. I'm so excited to learn more about what you're doing, Maria. Seriously. Awesome. Okay,
Thank
Casey.
you for having me.
Oh, no. Thanks for being here. Thanks so much. I hope you'll be back. Casey, you ready to share? Got the gist of it? Welcome.
Thank you. I only have like 2 minutes. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. To let you guys know, yeah, I'm a varsity baseball coach. I'll go with my personal stuff right now. I'm a varsity baseball coach. I coach travel baseball. I coach American Legion baseball. I enjoy helping to get kids into colleges to play ball, to pursue their dreams. And another way I look at it is I love to coach kids so they can reach their potential. A lot of them don't think they can be better than what they are, and I really enjoy that. I'm a lifelong teacher. I'm actually a middle school, not by choice, but I'm a PE and a health teacher. And let's just say I'm on a mental health day today because teaching is not what it used to be. Not to be all sad, but teaching used to be a lot of fun for me. It's really not, due to COVID, everything going on. Luckily, I met Tasha and Rick, and I know Stephen very well, and I got into Isagenix with them and looking at it as a business moving forward. I used to be a full-time personal trainer. I have a degree in kinesiology from the University of Maryland. So working out, being healthy is something I've done all my life. And actually meeting them and seeing what it's done for them and see the potential to help people, just like what I keep hearing, you guys want to help people. That's all I want to do. And there's a lot of stuff out there in the fitness industry that's wrong, that's misconstrued. People don't understand. And that's frustrating for me. So part of it is like walking the walk, living this life the way I should be. The whole saying of 1% better every day. That's what I try to do. I'm not perfect at all. I have my issues, my obstacles I get over with, but I meet with a great team that, I could be upset and be down, and I can meet with Tasha and Rick and Steven and Rocio, and there's so many more. And by the end of my meeting, I'm pretty excited and pretty kind of pumped up. So that's kind of what I do. But I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher by trade, but I'm trying to make it transition a little bit into living financially and not having to work for sorry, but work for a principal or leaders that don't have a vision and aren't helping people at all. So I'm tired of that. So.
Awesome, Casey. Did you share enough? Are you good? Do you want to say anything more?
I can keep going, but no, I'm good. I'm used to talking to people all the time. I teach, so I have no problem talking.
Yeah.
As you.
And Casey's awesome. One of the biggest hearts out there. So I'm so happy you're here, and I'm so happy you're with us on this journey. So awesome. Stephanie, hi.
Hi. My name is Stephanie Bonti-LeBear. I am a professional singer with a master's in voice, and breathing for singing is definitely different than most people breathe. So I really appreciated that conversation. And I have turned my business from singing into voice presentation and sales skills for business owners. So I help you know what to say and how to say it to find more prospects and close more sales when you network and when you speak. Especially if you're a service-based entrepreneur and you feel like you're spinning your wheels trying to find the right connections. And if you really want to have some strong power partners that will consistently refer you clients and referral partners for years to come, that's what I help people do. A personal note, I sing with my own group called Drop the Mic. We had our first public performance in 2 years in Silver Spring this past Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock in that downtown area. They close off the street and they have like a little festival. And we're going to go back again on the 17th, or the 18th, or whatever that next Saturday is. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We're going to perform again. So if you'd like to hear some contemporary pop covers and also holiday music, so we're doing all the classical holiday stuff and even some like pop holiday songs. And we just have a really good time. We have a whole hour set from 3 to 4 in the afternoon that Saturday. I'll drop in the chat box a link to our Facebook group so you can see what we're doing, what's coming up. I've also founded my own networking group, Natasha. I'm so excited. So I would love to invite all of you. I will also drop in the chat box a link to my next networking event, which is going to be January 6th. So if you'd like to kick off the 2022 year with a bang, I have a completely unique way of running my own meeting. Everybody's a little different. And so I'm happy to gift everybody a ticket to that. So I'll put that in the chat box as well. But we attract service-based entrepreneurs, speakers, coaches, trainers, health and wellness professionals, financial services from all over the United States and Canada. So I've got members in 13 US states right now and also in Canada. So I'm happy to make some international introductions. Just let me know who you'd like to meet and I'll make sure somebody is there. So yeah, I think that covers it.
Oh my gosh, Stephanie, that is so exciting. And can I tell you, I'm just like so excited that there's people like other people doing these kind of things of creating other places for people to connect and with a little spin on it and all. And you and I are so way overdue to have a conversation.
Yes, and I have to tell you, thank you, Natasha, because you introduced me to Scott Aaron, who is a LinkedIn expert, okay? Scott Aaron came to my networking group and taught my people his workshop. We had 15 of us sign up for his workshop, and it was amazing. And now Scott and I are putting together a amazing training with Sherry Tree. So we actually had a call, the three of us yesterday. We're going to be combining I'm licensed and certified in a particular method that's personality science based. And so we're taking his LinkedIn training with his 27,000 followers that he has on LinkedIn, and he's like a rock star. And we're going to put bank inside of his training and do a workshop in February of next year. So stay tuned. You'll hear more about it, but it's going to be off the charts. Really super cool.
My God, that sounds so exciting. Well, let's you and I also get back to getting on each other's calendar to have a little chat and connect. But thank you for being here. And please tell us about the networking group and how we can get that ticket for that. And also your singing in Silver Spring. That would be awesome. Terrific. Navarre, how are you? Another connection from the great Brian Lobig.
How you doing, Natasha?
Good morning, everybody. How are you?
I'm doing good. For everybody, my name is Navarre Carter. I'm the owner of Intuitive. I pretty much specialize as a corporate therapist, you may say, or brand strategist. I help small businesses and nonprofits grow their brands for those who's feeling set back with challenges and feel stuck. They're not growing. They don't know how to communicate their brand's value. I help them to communicate that message with clarity, to find their ideal clients and attract them and bridge that gap together. through brand strategy and web design. So that pretty much sums up what I do. Something about me, I just recently moved to Houston, Texas. So that's where I'm located now by way of Maryland. And just recently celebrated a birthday. I just recently turned 30, so big thrill.
Yay. Gosh, that's young. That's great. Awesome. So you're in Houston now?
Yeah, I recently moved to Houston, so
Okay.
that's where I'm at.
All right. We need to do one-on-one and see, because we're trying to like just bring the whole country in now, you know? We're trying to make C4 kind of a, not, I mean, I would love to make it a global platform, but even just, you know, what is it called if it's not global? Coast to coast. You're national. Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, I'll be back in Maryland the last week of this month, so I'll be.
Okay. Well, we're in Southwest Virginia, so we're not. Maryland.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So awesome. Okay. Genevieve, Junebug, how are you? You got to unmute. Is it not unmuting? Okay, well, hold it there, and you try and work on that. And I'm gonna go to Connie. Connie, let's hear from you, honey. Always exciting to hear Connie speak because she's just as possible. Hi.
You know, you have some wonderful people on this group. You know, I just love hearing what everybody's doing. It's so exciting. I really liked what Troy is doing, the principal.
Yes, it's very.
I loved everything that everybody's doing. I have one question about Stephen. Are you related to Dick?
Yes.
How?
I'm his son.
Oh, I like him so much. Okay. Okay, because I saw the name. Okay, great. So this is me and
Honey, Dick, yes, that's Stephen, is his son. That's how we got Stephen as well, as through Dick. And also Dick, if you guys have seen the C4 logo, that is by Dick Rabel. So I need to give that shout out more often. But
okay,
that's
well,
a work of art.
Well, it's nice to see everybody. So I'm Connie Inukai, and I retired from teaching writing the University of Maryland at age 68. And then I became an inventor. And I invented a product, and it's called Tip and Split. And I haven't talked about it lately, but you'll hear about it, you know, very soon. I'm going to be on a TV show with it. So I'm really excited. I'm not at liberty to talk too much about it yet, but I'm really excited. But one thing that I did is I tried to hire I've hired 2 publicists, because I think when you're an inventor, you need to have publicity. And I paid a lot of money and got zilch. And so I got my own publicity. So I wrote a book, and the name of my book is How I Got My Product on QVC, The Today Show, The View, and More in Retirement. And what I did is this past weekend, I was a speaker on a podcast show called Indie Pods United. And they wanted me to talk about something. So I talked about getting publicity. So I actually updated my book. My book I wrote in 2019, and I just updated it this weekend. And if anybody wants a free copy, I give you lots of tips on how to get your own publicity, because that's what I do. And I feel like people rip you off, and I got 0 from publicists. So if you I put down my LinkedIn information. If you email me there and put PR tips, I will send you a free copy of my book. Okay, a PDF of my book. Okay, and so since then, during COVID, I put my invention on hold, because it's for restaurants, and most restaurants were closed. And so I started something new, and what I'm doing now is it's called Write Your Selfie, and I'm helping people write their life story so they can pass it down to their children, grandchildren, and great grandchildren. if possible. And what I'm really trying to do is have adult children write the book with their parents or grandparents, because everybody wants to tell their story so they're remembered, because after we're gone, nobody's going to know anything about us. So I'm trying to get people to write their story before it's too late. Because, for example, in my family, I'm 73 years old now, and I'm the last person who's going to know a lot of my ancestry. And after I'm gone, nobody's going to know it. And I have so many things that I found out when writing my own book. So if you want to connect with me on that one, I have a special deal going on. For 40% off. And if you want to email me for that, I'll put down that information in here, because I think it's such a valuable service for people to do it. Okay, so anyway, so that's what I'm doing now, called Write Your Selfie. And I'm actually just getting publicity about that one now. I'm going to be in something called The List. Has anyone heard of The List?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to be on there by the end of this year. I did an interview about writing your life story. Okay, so I like getting publicity, and it's not so difficult. But actually, after I gave this talk on Saturday morning, I got re-inspired to start doing more, to follow some of my tips again and get some more publicity, because that's really good for a brand. Okay, so you can also find me. I branded my name as Grandmapreneur, and you know, I like it because I have two businesses under that umbrella, Tip and Split and Write Your Selfie. Okay, so anyway, so it's nice to be here. Thank you.
It's so great to have you, Connie. That's so exciting. And you just never cease to amaze me that you are just on to the next amazing thing. We used to do C4 after hours, which I kind of put on hold. May revisit bringing that back. That's kind of a more in-depth look at someone and what they're doing. I think you could do a whole thing on that. Absolutely. And just share what you're doing with your PR tips, and also just your drive to just, you know, get an idea and go with it. And just absolutely amazing to me. And I love what you're doing about Write Selfies, because, like, you know, I used to tell my dad you need to write things down and things, and you know, then they're gone and you don't have that. So that's truly a gift. And when people can set those up, you know, that's really a legacy gift for someone.
One thing that I found when I was doing research about my family, my mother never told me this. My mother died about 15 years ago. And I found this from a cousin. Her parents immigrated to the United States from Poland in 1912. And they had to postpone their trip because my grandma had morning sickness. And the trip that they postponed was on the Titanic. Can you believe it? So if I don't tell that to anybody, nobody, it's going to die with me. So now it's in my book so that people will know that information. And I found out a lot of other things. So I'm trying to get people, when they work with me on writing their book, I'm trying to get them to find their Titanic moment.
Wow, that is so cool.
I know. I love what I'm doing.
Yes, it sounds like it. And isn't that the key? To find what you love and do it. Right. Awesome. Great. Genevieve, Junebug, did you get that one? There you are.
My computer is whack. Anyways, you guys, hi. I'm so happy to be here today. I've been running around like crazy, but I'm a bus driver. I've been doing that for about 17 years. I am also part of Isagenix. Been doing that for, I never remember how long. It's been a minute, like 5 years, 6 years. I enjoy helping people. And probably I'm trying to not drive the school bus anymore because, like Casey said, it's not really serving me. I mean, I do it and I kind of love my kids, but I'm trying to just be free. So I'm trying to build my Isagenix business. And at the same time, I also do on the side earrings. I have some earrings here, but they're not together. They're not put together yet, but we do, like, you know, these little earrings. Everything is by hand. And we are doing a market on Sunday at the Veterans Plaza in downtown Silver Spring. So we are called Earthseed. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, we do lots of festivals here and there. I believe on Saturday, we're going to be in Old Town Alexandria. And yeah, that's it. Oh, a little bit about me. I have a 21-year-old. She's lovely. I have a crazy husband. He's lovely. I love to cook, and I want a Peloton bike. I don't know. I want to just start being a little bit healthy because, yeah, I'm struggling a little bit, but it's all good. I'll get it together.
You're getting there, honey.
Yes, I'm getting there.
Awesome. Genevieve's daughter and my daughter have been in school together since kindergarten.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how long we go back. And then
Yes.
Genevieve used to drive my son on the school bus.
Yep. Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
So please put the information about your fairs in the chat, Junebug.
Okay.
Because we're actually heading up to DC this weekend, so we hope to see you there. So that'll be awesome. Okay. And Blaze.
Good
our
afternoon, everybody.
cyclist.
How's it going?
Good to
Blaze
see
Neal, I'm
you.
the cycling advisor. Great to see everybody. My passion, as somebody said earlier, is helping people. I simply help self-employed, small business owners, and mostly families with migrating health insurance coverage these days, which is always changing. I do it all across the US. I help people like Casey when he's leaving a group plan, show him all his options on the exchange and private health insurance, which is a better deal for healthy people. But I show them all their options so they can make the best decision for them. People like Navari, when they're moving from state to state, a lot of people don't even know what happens with insurance on that. I show them different options there. A lot of people these days are leaving corporate America. I hear 3 people today say, "Oh, I'm tired of the grind. I want to do my own thing." And healthcare is a big part of that. It's really expensive when you leave a Cadillac plan. Like if you have a plan like Casey with the school system, it's a big draw to have that job because of benefits. And most people don't know they can get a more affordable plan than these health exchange plans out there. So it's really about educating the consumer, helping them. That's my passion. And I do it all across the country. I'm licensed in 12 states, including Texas, where Navari is. And so that's what I do. What's new with me? I put my house on the market mid-September and I'm going to closing next week. Yay, finally. So that's a big step. I moved in with my companion of 13 years. And so we're anxious to see where we're going to end up down the road. Maybe in a year or two, go somewhere different, like South Carolina, North Carolina. Maybe I want to go to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I like it down there. Anyway, that's me.
That's awesome, Blaze. Yeah, we really enjoyed Sun City, South Carolina, which is near Hilton Head.
Yeah.
Beautiful community. We had a really good time staying there for about 10 days. So
Yeah, I was in Charleston in May. I loved it down there. It was
yeah,
great.
it's very close to Charleston, right between Charleston and Savannah. Absolutely. That sounds, yeah. So let's see. Is that all of us? Dorina, I saw you joining us. Are you there? I want to give Dorina a chance to say hi if she's there, but I don't. There she is. Are you there, honey?
I'm back. Sorry. I was here listening. I just had to get something. Hi.
Hi. So good to see you.
Oh, sorry I came in late. But I'm
Okay.
looking forward to hearing everybody else's stuff after I see it on the chat there. So anyway, I see a lot of people I don't know, so it's kind of cool, except for you and Blaze and Rick, I think. But anyway, hi. Oh, and Ted. Hi. All right, so I'm Dorina so I guess I'm doing my thing, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm Dorina with Dorina.
Yeah.
What's that?
You go ahead. Go ahead. You're good.
Okay. So I'm Dorina with Dorina's Kitchen. I teach people how to cook with the purpose of getting people back to the table. And I also take people on trips to Italy to show them what that whole back to the table thing means. I think they still live, at least in the peasant villages down south where we go, they still live that old mentality of the community is everything, starting at the home table. So I was lucky. I just got back let's see. Well, I guess I've been back about a month now. I was there all of October. I took my first group post-COVID. Woohoo! I was so excited. So that was really great. And Italy's being careful, but travel is back to, we did it. We had a great time, and everybody's getting through with all this crap that we've had to live through these last 2 years. So anyway, so I do cooking classes, and I do them in person and online. So I've been doing right now, since it's getting close to the holidays, a lot of gift certificates for in person and virtual, Zoom classes for the holidays. So that's what I'm doing right now. And in the meantime, I'm just in a whole big, huge rebranding thing, getting my websites getting redone. I'm going to see the first wave of it tomorrow. And what else? And we're going to be doing some classes, like courses on how to get your family back to the table starting in January. So I'm kind of psyched about that.
Awesome. Well, welcome back, Dorina. And I did get to see some of your video in Italy with your family around the kitchen. And I think it was a sister and a niece or something, someone at your age, and then the couple.
Oh, that was my cousin and her daughter and my daughter. Yep. We were making the lasagna,
So,
the real
really
bolognese
fun.
lasagna. That was the best.
And Italy is just so big on our bucket list. I mean, I've been there, I've been to Rome, but just, the Amalfi Coast and just different areas, and love to know more about your area too. So we'll have to have a chat about that, but thanks for coming on. Ted and Kathy just joined us. So you guys, I'm gonna let you share real quick because we've got to get to our panel discussion. I want to keep everybody on time here. So Ted, good to see you. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry I'm late, everybody. I was on a Blitzer call, so I apologize. For those that don't know me, I'm Ted with Rated Trades Media Group. We have a proprietary digital platform. If you think back to the old days, we used to search for businesses in the yellow pages, and they were all by categories, and we'd flip through and we never knew where we'd find the business because we didn't know their name. But now we've taken that and we've moved it online. So we have the ability to do this digitally now. We still use categories. I have 1,000 categories, so there's a place for everyone, and we can help get you listed up there high on those Google searches. And we're also a Google approved review site. So now those organic listings are going to have stars, helping to separate you from the competition when somebody's doing that search. So if I can help you in any way, or talk about how to add this to your marketing for moving forward, especially for 2022, I'll be happy to. Again, thank you all very, very much. And I'm sorry I'm a little late today.
No worries. Anything personal happening that's exciting, Ted?
Personal? No, nothing crazy for the holidays. My kids will be here for Christmas, but that's about all I can take of them, and then I'll kick them back out.
Okay. Awesome. Good to see you. We have to connect.
Yes, ma'am.
Calendar. Kathy, how are you today?
I am doing great. And yourself?
Good, thank you.
I followed Ted. We were at the Blitzer together. We were talking, and I asked him where he was going. He said here, so I tagged along with him.
Isn't that cool? Party. Party's going to next. Oh, I'm going to C4. The party.
Sounds very exciting. Hi, my name is Kathy Strong, and I have Strong Healthy Living. I am a health and wellness coach. Do you have anybody that has any issues with blood sugars, inflammation, and gut health issues? I went to school for those issues. So if you have anybody, let me know, and we can talk. Strong Healthy Living, Kathy Strong.
Kathy, well, sounds like you and I will be having a conversation, and probably you and Rick, and probably you and Stephen, and probably you and Casey. So yeah, that's all our bells and whistles right there. The gut, the inflammation, the sugars. Yeah, we'll have lots to talk about. So happy to have you here and meet you guys. So you guys, I want to keep an eye on the time, but I'm super excited. I'm going to talk to you guys today about something that's very close to my heart. I want you guys to, I'm going to just show you some, I just did this, kind of put it together this morning. I've been thinking about it for the last couple of days, but I just kind of saw some visuals that I really like. So I'm going to go through them really quick. but I want to talk to you about this because it's so important at this time of the year, but at all times of the year. I'm very passionate about our entrepreneurs and our small business owners. And I think that's pretty much all of us here today, pretty much. Yeah. We are. And how we can support each other and all. And right now in the holidays, especially, to buy local, buy from your community. Think about different ways, the spirit of giving, the spirit of Christmas, instead of like, going to Walmart and Target and buying the toy and this, that, whatever. I mean, or even not the toy, because obviously that's for a kid, but to get really thoughtful about gifts and supporting our community and supporting the people who are creating these gifts and all. So I'm going to share a little slideshow with you just to get you in that frame of mind, okay? And once you see these slides, I'm just going to read them with you. And once you see them and all, then let's have a little chat about it. So let me share my screen. Can you guys see this?
It's coming, it's still loading. There you go. Yeah, it's good.
Is it there? Support small business. Okay, so I'm just going to go through these slides real quick. Okay. All right, why isn't it moving? Okay, here we go. So by shopping local, you are creating jobs, keeping money in the local economy, investing in entrepreneurship, nurturing a sense of community, supporting the environment by reducing waste and conserving energy. For every dollar spent at a local business, about 80 cents stays in the community. Did you know that local businesses generate 70% more local economic activity per square foot than big box retail stores? Something to think about. This is a page of a small business mom. I don't have a fancy office, but my work is very important to me and allows me to help my family financially. Like my page and take a few minutes to take a look around, share a picture or two with your friends. They can also come up and visit my page, support small business. When you visit an independent local business, like I said, this is kind of repeating of the other one, sorry guys, but I liked there's a couple of repeats, but you help the environment, you encourage community, you conserve your tax dollars, you benefit from expertise, and you invest in entrepreneurship. When you buy from a small business, you are not helping a CEO buy a third vacation home. You're helping a little girl get dance lessons, a little boy get his team jersey, a mom put food on the table, a dad pay a mortgage, or a student pay for college. Did you know if each of us spent $100 a year or more on local businesses instead of chain stores, it would put an extra $3 million a year into our economy? Not only that, but it would create thousands of more jobs. And I can't see what it says under that because the bar is there. So please read it. When you support handmade, you are not just supporting a person, a small business. You're supporting a person, a small business, family, our economy, and a small part of the artist's heart. That's huge. Genevieve making her earrings, Donna doing her crystals. Just that's huge to me. It's like art, sharing something of yourself. Supporting another person's success won't damper yours. In fact, it'll grow it. Uplifting and collaborating and lifting people up, rising tides, lifting all boats, rising by lifting others. It's true. It will not dampen yours. So support your friends and businesses and progressions like you support the celebrities that you don't actually even know, right? Michael Jordan, no offense, great people and all that stuff, but we don't know them and we know our friends, and so let's support them. So easy ways to support a small business: follow, comment, and like them on social media. Tell your friends about them. don't ask for a discount. I know that's hard for some of us, you know, ethnic, cultural. We just kind of go to the discount thing sometimes. But yeah, try not to, you know, they're doing the best they can, and buy from them when you can. Again, I can't see the bottom of the page, so if anybody can read it. Oh,
You want me to just, I can read the last two.
read the last two, please. Stephen.
Yeah, so, you know, obviously supporting by leaving a review, huge for a lot of folks, I know.
Huge.
And then just don't remember, even just sending a quick note, cheering them on. Hey, you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you. Oops. When you buy from a small business, an actual person does a little happy dance. Isn't that cool? Doesn't that make you like, doesn't that, it just feels good, right? Like someone gets excited about like the thing you bought. I remember for our 1-year anniversary, Rick bought me something he found on Etsy from a little, like a couple who like made, they took the words of our song that we danced to at our wedding, which was Cam's Share My Life. And they put all the words on this beautiful paper and wrote it out in a heart shape. And they sent it. And like they sent this personal note, and it was so special because these real people did this. It wasn't like printed off in some, you know, thing. It was like these actual people with their hands did this for us. It was so powerful. When you support a small business, you're supporting a dream. So many of us with our businesses are doing what we're passionate about, what we believe in, what we feel will help and change the world, what drives us, what fuels us, what fills our heart. That's so huge. Like imagine just supporting that. I mean, we want to be supported in that. So when we can support other people in that, that energy is just going to flow. It's going to just flow like crazy, right? So there is hope, especially when we come together to support each other and continue to make big change happen, to help these businesses not only continue to survive in this season, but to continue to thrive in this season. Okay. So whether you're browsing online or strolling the mall, do the right thing and choose to shop small. They're poets and they don't even know it. So you can't buy happiness, but you can buy local, and that's kind of the same. In a word, where you can't, in a world where you can shop anywhere, shop local. That's it. So those just totally resonated with me, one after another, boom, 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 boom. And I was like, I'm throwing them onto a presentation and sharing them with my closest friends today at C4. So how did that resonate? Who wants to make, let's have a couple of comments about it. And then I want to share, I want some, if you guys are in this group, you know, like have something to share, I want you to share it. And I have a few things I want to share, but who would like to speak on this thing of supporting? Blaze.
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of bike travels, as you know, and whenever I go to a new place, I always seek out the local joint or ask the locals where the locals go, because that's where I'm going to go. I don't want the touristy stuff. And I always try to support the local places, but this is raising my awareness about online, because we all shop online every day for all kinds of stuff. You know, it's usually go to Amazon, the Walmart, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense this time of year, especially to search out the local small business guy online too. And on a regular basis, not just at the holidays. So I like what you said, it's really good.
Awesome, great. Ted, did you have something?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I love the one slide you had about, you know, texting and or the, you know, like and share. That's I'm a big proponent of that. Where we can't or don't have the need to buy from one another, we can always help out by liking a post, sharing a post, commenting on a post. That drives more traffic and more exposure than almost anything out there. Also reviews, 94% of people are reading reviews. So if we're reading the reviews, then we need to have them for our business as well. So wherever you can get into different review platforms, that would be great, because people are looking for reviews, and that's what's going to help drive more local traffic, is by publicizing those reviews. And usually you can share them out. So make them into a Facebook post, a LinkedIn post, and put them out there so people see what other people are saying about you, and it's going to help drive more traffic to you.
Awesome. That's so true. And you are a master at like putting people out there. And I mean, I know you do it on my page and for Rated Trades, and you know, Wealth Through Wellness is on there, C4 Networking's on there. I appreciate you a lot. So that's a really big one, reviews and all. Maria?
So I didn't see it, but one too is collaboration, or like, you know, referring people to other small businesses. And, you know, I think there are a lot of people on here who do different kind of health and wellness or coaching. But even aside from that, just like knowing your clients, what is it that they need and that they're looking for, and know that, like, you know what your niche is, stay with that, and also help your client be better versions of who they want to be or who they can be by referring them to other small businesses. Hey, this person can help you with this. So you get to know your clients, you can help them in other ways that you can't, but, you know, introducing them to somebody who can.
Yeah, super duper. Absolutely. Collaboration. That was my thing. My 2 words for 2021, uplift and collaborate. Those are the 2 things. Absolutely. Stephen?
Yeah, really to build on both points that are just mentioned by Ted and both Maria as well. Like something that struck me as I was thinking about, like, yeah, maybe not right now, like I can financially give to everybody on this call, right? But I can still support you all. I can still help benefit your financial means by introducing you to someone, or liking and commenting, posting. I can add a review to your page. Like all those things can have a potential financial impact down the road, either now or at some point in time, to where I can really help you all and collaborate with you all and help you grow and become, and just add value, really just add value.
True. Awesome. Yes. Casey?
Yeah, I'll try to be quick. I've always had this kind of notion of small businesses. A lot of my friends, family, they're entrepreneurs, and one of the things we hear people say this message, but I wonder how many people really do it. I saw a little documentary not too long ago about supporting, or how the huge businesses, you know, that have the brick and mortar stores that have someone's last name on it. And it's like, before you go into that store and you help that person fuel up their jet, their private boat, their vacation home in the Bahamas, like, really think about it. And I think if more people were more genuine in their actions and say, hey, I'm going to do this, do it. A friend of mine's running for county council right now. I was able to donate $25 to his cause a couple of weeks ago. He loved it. That's just one example, but I try to do this with my friends all the time. And like what you said, like the person does like a little happy dance. It's true. Like I have another friend that helped a friend of mine. He has a landscaping company, and I just happened to remember him and say something out of the blue. I said, hey, I could use you at a friend's house with some leaves. It was a $400 job, but for him, that was amazing. And he has kids and family. And so I would just say, like, you know, the message is clear. It's been out there for a while, but be genuine and like really do it. Cause I mean, when I do it, like, even if it's $25 or it's, you know, just a little, you know, amount of money, I feel really good that I helped that person. And again, like what you guys are saying, like, you know, share what other people do. Like, you know them personally, say, I know this person. Why don't you talk to them? I think that's huge. That's all.
It is. That is so true. It is huge. People just, you know, they want to feel supported. They want to feel uplifted. And when they're doing something, I think that's why most of us who are doing our own thing, entrepreneurs and small business owners, when people say no to us, we take it, you know, it really hits our heart. You know, it kind of almost like stops us, you know, it paralyzes us, right? Because we have so much heart and things invested in that. I remember when I started, you know, doing what I was doing and all, and one of the girls on my team was so upset, she was in tears. And I was like, wait a minute, you're not making these products in your basement, like, get over it, you know? But it's true, when you believe in something so much and you see what's possible and you want to share that, you know, it can be really hard. So when we're getting support from our community, that's so amazing. So I wanted to kind of share like some ways we can, you know, think out of the box a little bit to support our friends, our co-entrepreneurs, small business owners and all. You know, some ideas that I just jotted down was like, instead of, you know, whatever you're giving, you know, that you would buy from, you know, whatever, the big stores or whatever, to be thoughtful about things. Like, you know, maybe someone would, you know, really enjoy like a gift certificate to, like, for instance, like Reiki sessions, right? We have Donna Brown here who's like, and you know, you give a gift of that, you know, where people get something that actually is going to improve their quality of life, right? And kind of start the new year. Everybody's got these New Year's resolutions. You want to be healthier, you want to make more money, you want to do more, you want to give more, you want to grow more as individuals. Here's a way to do that. But also, like, I mean, just the basic stuff too. I mean, I'm just looking around my kitchen. So I've got my olive oil that I get 1938 from my best friend since high school, Hella. And it's the best olive oil on the planet, you guys. It's from Tunisia. It's, you know, cold pressed. It's like all that stuff. So I always do that. Rick and I have been going, you know, because we're now officially living in the boonies, right? So so we've been going to like these farmers markets and little things and all. And we were in our town this weekend. We were going through and there was people selling rubs, right? So this is a great company called Stone Spice, and they were selling rubs. And, you know, with us eating a lot of meat and doing our ER shreds, you know, once we get past that first shred and we can move beyond Himalayan sea salt, then I want some flavor on my meat. So these rubs were really cool. And then also, wait, oops, something happened here. Okay. All right. So yeah, so going through that, but even, you know, and even like Genevieve was just talking about jewelry. Also, just to think out of the box a little bit. So, you know, one of our friends, Casey's friends, actually, Matt, he works for Soldier Fit. So like, you know, people, what do they want to do New Year's? How about a gym membership, you know, something like that. I think, you know, in the ownership side, hey, shameless plug for us, people who want to get healthier, you know, you give them a package to start an ER Shred 11-day reset, you know, see if they want to take their health to another level. Oils and butters. I mean, I realize, I mean, I'm just thinking of even what Connie's doing. How about gifting someone in the family a way to do the, you know, make your own selfie thing, you know, that she's talking about. Of course, there's always the tip and split, which is an amazing little invention that she's done. But just going back to supporting Dorina with her cooking classes, my God, and who doesn't want to go to Italy? I mean, seriously, you know? So, and even on a more serious note, you know, having a coaching session with Shay, okay? Having a coaching session with Atrulia, with Troy, about, you know, financials and, you know, what's there to happen with that. So just some ideas of how to support, or, you know, and those of you guys who are doing consultations and all for what you're doing, those are great ideas to have as gifts. I mean, those are the gifts that keep on giving, right? Unlike, you know, catching a bad disease.
Natasha.
No, wasn't funny.
Natasha, this is really interesting because I was just talking this morning with my sales group that I'm part of. And one of my goals this year is to build stronger partnership relationships outside of Maryland. You know, I have a pretty good group in Maryland, but how do I go about doing that outside of Maryland, virtually or in person or whatever? And
Mhm.
I don't know about you all, but referral business is the best business. And you get referrals by building trust with strong relationships with those that you partner with and help and give guidance. One thing I would say is give knowledge. I
Yeah.
mean, I got off the phone before I got on here with someone who's going through a divorce and all kinds of other things. And I was talking about my own story of divorce. And just, they said, thank you for sharing. And, and here's some suggestions what you should do with this situation. No sales involved at all, but just giving guidance to somebody who's in need. I mean, I think that's big, sharing your knowledge.
Absolutely. And I think that's where everything starts. I think just sharing who we are and what our hearts are and how we can help genuinely doesn't need to be connected to anything we're really doing. But when, just sharing your heart and being available to that person to help them in another way, when they need something, I mean, they'll think of you regardless because, you were there, right? So I think that's really very powerful. Kathy, thank you for joining us. I know you're saying you have to go. Well, let's be in touch. I hope you put your information in the chat and save the chat. Everybody, please make sure your information is in the chat. Anybody else for anything last minute before I close? I want to be respectful of your time, but I hope this was valuable, and I hope I'm going to reach out to quite a few of you. We're way overdue for some chats. Stephen, love you. Thank you so much for all your help, support, input. Anybody else? Anything to say, or are we good?
Happy holidays to everybody.
Happy holidays. We
Happy
will
holidays,
be
everybody.
doing the third Tuesday. So we will be back here on the third Tuesday at noon. So please join us. And hey, I got a challenge for you guys. Let's all A, connect with one another, and B, think about 3 different unique gifting type of things with people maybe it might be people in this group, or maybe people and people that if we don't know them, that we can be uplifted to, and post them on our C4 Explosive Networking Facebook group. Let's start, let's post some people we can uplift, and it might be ourselves and it might be other people as well, but let's put some links up there for people we can support, small businesses, entrepreneurs, and people we want to connect to one another for collaborations as well. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Yeah, everybody please make sure to like that page and start posting, because I'm kind of over being the only one posting in there. So y'all need to get do some posting. All right. Thank you so much. Thank
Much
you.
gratitude, Natasha. Nice
Bye,
to meet
everybody.
everyone.
Everybody, happy
Thank you.
holidays.
Nice to meet
Happy
everyone.
holidays.
See you soon.
Tasha.
Next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yay.
Tasha,
Yes.
are you sending, will you send the whole chat? Because since I came in late,
Oh yeah.
did you save it?
Yeah, I always have it saved so I can do it. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
'cause I'd
in
love
kind
to
of
see
gibberish.
the-
It's gonna be in like note form.
I
but-
know, it comes out crazy, but I want to see what the people who I missed them talking,
Oh, sure.
get all their info, because there's a lot of people